Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And tonight we are doing the Arbiter from Halo versus General Grievous from Star Wars. And these two iconic characters have a lot in common, but there are some differences. So their similarities would be how they both tend to use melee weapons. They're both great leaders in leading their armies, and they both are very agile and fast. But their differences would lie on the weapons, their technology, their durability, and things like that. But in tonight's video, we will be discussing these two, and we will find out a winner. And as you know, we will discuss their strengths and weaknesses. And if you haven't seen the other videos, I did do a video kind of similar to this. It was the elites from the Covenant and the Predator. But since the Arbiter is an elite, we will be discussing the same things. But the Arbiter does have some differences between the elites. Not really, but but as you know, the Arbiter is an elite, so just so y'all know. But let's talk about the Arbiter firstly. The Arbiter is exceptionally very tall, standing at 7 feet tall, being a few inches taller than Master Chief. The Arbiter is also very powerful, very strong, agile, and very fast for unusual due to his great size. He can run to equal speeds to Master Chief, which means he can go at least up to 50 miles per hour. And the Arbiter is also exceptionally very strong. He can carry at least up to 10 tons due to his biology and due to his training. The Arbiter is one of the most skilled leaders and fighters in the Covenant. The Arbiter also has the ability to having technology that is very advanced that the Covenant have. The Arbiter tends to use an energy sword, his plasma pistols that we see in Halo 3. He tends to carry two of them, and he also uses his carbine rifle, as we see in Halo 3, the video games. He also is an expert at swordsman. He is capable of going toe to toe with the best swordsmen in many of his movies and games, and is highly capable of keeping up with their speed. He's also capable of taking down hunters and even things that are much larger than him. The Arbiter also has his own invisibility cloak, which he tends to use a lot when trying to hide from his enemies. But most of all, Arbiter is actually highly intelligent and is a quick thinker, tending to solve out problems as well. And the Arbiter is as well very, very, very skilled with a blade, and well, he does, and his armors, although his armor may not look much, he does have his own energy shield when his armor does not go out as planned. And he is durable enough to take massive punishment. The Arbiter's durability is much unlike Master Chief, capable of surviving things normal humans couldn't possibly survive, whether it be blasts, multiple blasts, surviving hits from hunters and from brutes, and capable of surviving a lot of guns and bullet shots. But overall, the Arbiter is very powerful, fast, and agile, very strong, a quick thinker, but if his energy shield does go low enough, if enough damage is done to him, he can be taken down. But now let's go to General Grievous. Now going on to General Grievous is very fast and agile, and he does have some known strength to him. He does not seem to have intense strength like Arbiter. He is capable of lifting humans off the ground, which seems pretty great, but overall, his strength isn't that known. But he's extraordinarily fast and agile. He is so fast, as we see. He's capable of reaching up speeds to Mace Windu, and capable of going toe to toe with multiple Jedi Knights. He mastered all lightsaber forms, trained by Count Dooku, and carries 4 lightsabers. But mostly, General Grievous does not tend to be quite a defensive person. Due to this, he was beaten by Obi-Wan Kenobi due to his master of Form 3 lightsaber dueling. And General Grievous, however, does have since he is a cyborg, he does have some massive durability, capable of surviving multiple blaster bolts and lightsaber hits. He is, however, vulnerable to electricity and electric shocks. General Grievous tends to use 4 lightsabers, but during the Clone Wars, he tends to use mostly 2 lightsaber dueling weapons. But as we've seen in the third movie of Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, he uses 4 lightsabers due to the amount of Jedi kills. And overall, General Grievous has killed thousands, maybe hundreds of Jedi. That didn't make sense, but yeah. But General Grievous tends to be an aggressive player, meaning he was vulnerable to counter maneuvers. This is, as I said, this is how he was beaten by Obi-Wan. And General Grievous is not much of an intelligent cyborg. He tends to use force, and try to break through enemy lines by using the heaviest of firepower on his gunships and by using his lightsabers. But General Grievous, has gone toe to toe with the best lightsaber duelists from Mace Windu, Count Dooku, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and many others. But General Grievous is as well very fast and agile, dodging point-blank blaster bolts at extremely fast speeds. And as I said, he can keep up the speed with Mace Windu and many other Jedi, and fight multiple Jedi at once while using 4 lightsabers. But overall, General Grievous is very fast, agile, mastered all lightsaber duelings, capable of reaching speeds to Mace Windu, but however is not intelligent and it does not think before he acts. Comparing these two great warriors and fighters, these guys are very powerful, strong, and fast. However, this where may lead to one person downfall. Is due to although General Grievous is very powerful and can break through lightsaber defenses, he is not powerful himself. He is an expert. They're both highly skilled in hand-to-hand combat, but however, General Grievous is not as strong, not as powerful as Arbiter. Arbiter is way more skilled and has better training and highly more battle experience with fighting other foes than General Grievous. And however, General Grievous and Arbiter have some of their similarities between their speed and agility and endurance, and their master ability, with General Grievous probably being more durable. But if Arbiter does get a landing blow to General Grievous due to his energy swords will wound and highly injure General Grievous. But General Grievous will be given 4 lightsabers, and since this is 4 lightsabers on energy sword, this is kind of fair as you may see. As we see, the Arbiter has an invisibility cloak which he can use to probably dodge and confuse Grievous. This is going to be an important part since General Grievous is not very smart and he tends to get confused a lot. And General Grievous does not tend to fight an opponent, and if he seems to get being defeated, he runs away. But this is a one-on-one fight, so if Grievous tries to get away, Arbiter's intense speed will catch up to General Grievous and possibly kill Grievous. But however, he was a master at all lightsaber dueling forms, so he may start learning to be quite a defensive foe. But Arbiter, as I said, is a highly skilled master of an energy sword, being trained by the best of the best. But if Grievous tends to be counter-maneuvered and tends to get overwhelmed by Arbiter's heavy blows, then Grievous may be killed. But if Grievous was to survive multiple of these attacks, Arbiter may be vulnerable to counterattacks as well, since Grievous is given 4 lightsabers. But as I said, Arbiter is very intelligent, so this battle can go either way, with Grievous overwhelming with all of his lightsabers, but with Arbiter's intelligence level counter-smarting. I guess that's a word now. Counter-smarting and being highly more intelligent than even Grievous. But overall, I think the winner would have to go to the Arbiter due to his great intelligence level in counter-maneuvering Grievous. Because most likely, Grievous does not like to be a defensive person and will run away if he seems to be defeated, leaving the winner to go down to Arbiter. But if y'all disagree with me in this battle, let me know in the comments and tell me why, and let me know who you think would win in a fight.